What's up guys, Cardfight here, and today I'm here with another deck profile. Today we'll be doing deck profile on the Victor deck. So this is the brand new deck from VBT11, Storm of Blue Cavalry. And yeah, Nova Grappler is the only clan I picked up from this set. So don't expect too many deck profiles coming soon for Vanguard, but I will be also making Blouse, so you guys can stay tuned for that. But let's get on with the deck profile first. So for the starting Vanguard, we're going to be running the Blau one because it looks the coolest. For the grade 3s, we're only running 4 Victors. This is the only grade 3 we're running. Mainly because I don't have Illuminal Dragons. And it would be my second option to run. But I think riding into Victor is a lot of fun. So most of the time I just want to ride into Victor. But if you are worried about consistency, you can run 2 Illuminal Dragons for a backup, but there's way too many grade 2s and 1s I want to run, so I'm kind of cutting everything else out. And you know, this kind of build is very G-esque, not G-esque, but what else was I trying to say? A lot of the new G clans are kind of running a similar lineup in that they just run for their boss monsters, and the other grade 3 they run is probably not a win condition anyway. So yeah, just gonna go balls to the walls and run 4 Victors. Next, we're running 4 Dosledge. So Dosledge is the main grade 2 you want to be riding, or not riding. You want to be calling as your attacker. So he's very good because every time he restands, he gets a new effect, up to 3 times, of course. So the first time he restands, you get plus 10k. The second time he restands, he gets Soul Charge 1. And the third time he restands, he gets another 10k and a guard restrict. So it's a very strong card, and this is usually what kills the opponent. We'll talk more about the combos later, but let's talk about the main supporters for the deck. So we're running 4 Kick Typhoons and 4 Cool Hank. The reason why we're running so many Restanders in this deck is because you kind of really need to restand your Dosledge for this deck to be good. And Cool Hank and Kick Typhoon and Victor are the main cards you're going to be using to restand. We also run the Gun Baru Gun, but it's kind of more of like a backup restander when you don't draw into these ones. So that's it for the restanders. Cool Hank's also pretty good ride for grade 2 because he has that pressure. On hit, you get a Soul Boss 1 to draw 1. So it's very nice. A lot of times I do ride into Cool Hank to get that draw. And the backup attacker we're running is actually Brutal Jack. He's a 19k attacker by himself, which is not bad. It's definitely not Dosledge though, because he doesn't have the guard restrict and he doesn't get the more boost in power. But I guess he is more of a stable unit where he's always going to be swinging for at least 19. So that's it for the grade 2s. We're running 4 different types. Grade 1s, we're going to be running 4 of the grade 3 searchers, mainly because this deck really needs it. And he is a 13k booster, so that's pretty nice for Victor since he can't really hit Force or XL. Actually, he can't hit over 22 without the assistance of other cards, so this kind of helps that. Next, we're running 4 Ganbaru Guns. So again, this is the backup restander. We'll place him along with the other restanders in this deck. He's pretty good because even if you are attacking with him solo, if you have a Victor Vanguard and you Soul Boss 1 and restand a unit, he gets plus 5k. So he's a 13k attacker, so he can attack Force Vanguards by himself. And this is one of the reasons why we're running just 4 Victor, because this card only works with Victor. And so your combos definitely won't be as good if you are riding something else. So next we're running 3 Unknown Adamski. This card does a lot of work. I'll talk about the combos later, but Adamski with Jack and Dosledge is a wonder team. So definitely running 3 Adamskis. And next we're running 2 Drill the Duel. This card is here to help you put help you make your opponent discard more cards from their hand. His skill is when this card boosts, you can discard a card from your hand, and during this turn, the unit that this card boosts, whenever it attacks, your opponent has to call at least 2 or more Guardian units to the circle in order for them to guard. So it's very, very good at chipping cards from your opponent's hand, especially since your dodge sledge will be restanding so many times. So every time he attacks, your opponent needs to throw down 2 cards, which is it's very, very cheap price for the cost of 1 card from your hand. But again, for this deck, it might be expensive because this is a really combo heavy deck, and so every card in your hand might be a combo piece. So you gotta be careful when you want to use this card. But for the most part, this card does do a lot of good for me. I was running 3 before, but I cut him down to 2 because most of the time you're only going to be using 1 in your game. So that's why we're running 2. And if you don't draw into him, it's fine. It doesn't cost you the game most of the time, but it can be a bit of a bother to weather down your opponent's hand. All right, next let's look at the triggers. So we are running 6 draws, 6 crits, and 4 heals. I kind of want to up the crits because I feel like if the more crits you stack on your dust sledge, the faster you can end the game. But I feel like the draws really do help you with either drawing into your grade 3s or having discard fodder in your hand. So I'm kind of torn, but I might cut this down to 5 draws and 7 crits instead. But I'm not sure yet. That's up in the air right now. So next let's look at the combos. So obviously the main combo I want to talk about is the Adamski, Brutal Jack, and Dust Sledge combo. So the combo works like this. So you have Victor in your other Vanguard, and then you have, let's just say you have Dust Sledge and Brutal Jack. So if he's in rest, you need an extra card. But if he's stand, you can just do this. So you rest Brutal Jack for his ability, and you pick Dust Sledge to rest for the Brutal Jack's cost as well. And then you can restand the Brutal Jack. And since this is rest, you can call Unknown Adamski, and this will stand your Dust Sledge. He'll get the plus 10k, and he'll swing at your opponent's Vanguard for 19. And if it hits, that's good because then your opponent takes an extra damage. If it doesn't hit, then that's good too because he gets an extra stand, and then he get the second ability off. You get Soul Charge 1, and then you're already set to go for the Victor's ability, because then you can swing with Dust Sledge again for another 19, and then by the time you swing with Victor, he'll already be at his 3rd restand. So you'll be able to get the guard restrict and the extra 10k, and then for the rest of your attacks, you can just use Cool Hank or Kick Typhoon to just restand him again, and then he'll be doing extra attacks. Alternatively, you can put Adamski somewhere else, and then maybe if you want to restand your Dust Sledge more, just move your Brutal Jack to the back, and if you have enough restanders in your hand, like this or something, you can just use it to attack with your Dust Sledge more. This combo works a lot better if you get your triggers and stack it all onto him. So if you get your crits, then he'll be a big mean boy. And that's why I feel like the triple drive check on Victor is good, because you get to increase your chances of hitting triggers. But my luck with it hasn't been that great recently. I haven't gotten double triggers. So yeah, better luck. Hopefully when you play this deck, you have better luck than me. So as a reminder, for your Drill the Duel, you need to be boosting the unit so he can't be on your additional rearguard circle. So a lot of times you'll just be swinging with it boosted by Drill the Duel for the first attack, and then you can just restand it, and then he'll have the condition on from the Drill the Duel afterwards. So it's pretty good. And so for the additional rear guard circles, most of the time you want to be placing your Kick Typhoons in them so that you can proc his ability and give the Dust Sledge an extra 5k. So he'll be swinging for 24, 34, 54, 44, whatever number you're hitting, he'll be hitting for an extra 5,000. So it's very, very good. But that's pretty much it for this deck profile, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you guys have any questions about the deck or have anything you want to ask me, and I'll try my best to answer you. But yeah, I probably won't be building any other decks from this set because I don't really have anything I'm interested in building. But for next set, I'll be building Angel Feathers. So yeah, but I'll be building Blouse. So the next deck profile after this is probably Blouse or Gun Salute Harry or Rising Nova. I haven't finished playtesting my Rising Nova yet, so that will be coming later probably. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you guys want to see more Vanguard videos. This is Kartaku, and I'll see you guys next time. Stay safe, guys.